Charlotte starting lineup. Ball is out there with Rodman. Then it's Tracy McGrady, and it's Michael Jordan, and it's Pritchard in at the point guard. And for Brooklyn, we've got Ball. Warning is out there with Weber. Then there's Bird, and it's Richmond in at the 2. And for these teams, tonight's game will count not only towards their regular season records, but also as their second game of NBA Cup group play.
A higher level of attention. All these games nationally televised, so how will players perform with the light shining brightest?
Here's Charlotte now. Jordan kicks to McGrady. Shoots over Bird. A shot by McGrady, no good. And so it's Weber with it. He brings it up for the Nets. A tough loss coming against New York in their last game played.
Yeah, nowhere near at their best throughout the course of that game. A scrappy performance, but in the end, just not enough.
You know when things aren't going your way, it's tough to stick it out. So I applaud them for hanging in there.
And I'll bet that's what they talked about before the game, getting the ball inside early.
Bird against McGrady. A wide open look for Bird. And a great assist by Weber as that one goes in.
He just makes it look so easy on offense. Like, who takes pleasure in torturing defenses? He does.
Now here's Jordan. He's coming off a 19-point game against Cleveland.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Here's Ball. The Hornets pull it in.
And the defense was all over him once he got in close. Didn't want him to get too comfortable.
Jordan dishes to Rodman. And Mourning sends it back.
And that is why shooters fear Mourning. He's got excellent instincts for coming up with the block.
Here's Ball. Up and in on the layup.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
Now, here is Bird. A 24-point outing in their last game against the Knicks in New York. Sinks the triple.
This is just what Bird does. He makes shooting from range look easy.
And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He wants to make some adjustments to the game plan, clearly. Since moving back to Brooklyn in 2012, the Nets, Greg, have won just 2 playoff series.
Just think about the all-stars they've had. KG, Pierce, Durant, Kyrie, Harden. I could name more. The Nets just haven't been able to put it together.
He's coming to work, ready to ball, hitting 3 of his first 4 shots. Okay.
On the wing, Jordan. Pass to Pritchard. Charlotte moving it around. Here's McGrady. And he jams it with authority.
And McGrady has an impressive vertical there, showing once again with how well he dunks the basketball.
Ball kicks to Bird. Back to Ball. And it's sent back by Wallace. McGrady left side. Got a hand on it. And that's out of bounds. Charlotte will retain possession. And we're now around the midway point through the group stage games. So let's check out the NBA Cup standings.
Well, as you know, teams are randomly drawn to their groups based off their record from the previous season. And as you can tell, some of these groups are easier to navigate than others.
The Nets making a switch here. Cassell's checked in. 5 to shoot. Jordan. The Hornets need to get a shot off here. A shot by Pritchard, no good.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
They get the rebound. Weber gets the bucket.
Comfortable operating close inside. Weber sizing up the defense there and understands how to finish.
And timeout is called by Charles Lee. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over. And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Here's Jordan. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
The drive, the willpower of Michael Jordan is on a completely different level. He is competing every second he is on the floor and always looking for any way he can beat.
And what an advantage. You really feel like you can always trust him when he's at the line.
And here's Bird from the arc. Here's Mourning. And the dunk by Mourning.
And Mourning just a beast on the glass, using that muscular frame to get into prime position there on the board.
A shot by McGrady, no good.
Okay, so if I were to say this was a disaster of a period for him, it would be an understatement. But hey, sometimes you got to shoot your way out of the slump, even for him.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
To the middle. Score the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
Check out Mourning inside, where he operates with such confidence. This close in, he knows he's got the shot.
Here's Pritchard. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Ball kicks to Bird. Jacks up a 3. Rodman grabs the miss. Rodman's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's Pritchard. Outside for Jordan. And it's blocked. And we've got a whistle. The refs are indicating it's a transition take foul. It's going to be a shot and the ball. Brooklyn shooting their first free throw of the game right now. And look at the Nets. While this is just game 2 of the NBA Cup, however, their backs are already against the wall.
I know it's just game 2 of the group round. However, this is 100% a must-win. A loss probably knocks them out of the cup.
And now, checking out how the Hornets are doing. They won their first NBA Cup game. So tonight, they're aiming for a 2-0 record in this group.
And if you look at the teams that make the knockout rounds, they usually start 2-0. So tonight is big for them, but it won't be easy here on the road.
Jones against Jordan. McGrady outside. Bird with some nice D.
See, what a rough quarter for him. Nothing seemingly going his way.
And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Tracy McGrady. That's his first foul. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for the Nets. Ball comes in for Larry Bird. We've got 1:48 left to play here in the first. Ball. That one goes in for him, too, making it look easy. He's now 4 for 4.
And when it comes to moving the ball, LaMelo is unreal. Can make any pass in the book.
Jordan with the bucket.
He's been in the zone from the tip. 4 of 5 already. Sheesh.
Nets leading by 6. Outside, Ball. Pass to Mourning. Mourning a screen on Bridges. A wide open look here for Kuzma. Again, the Nets for 2.
Slick move by Kuzma off that screen, getting the spacing needed for that shot.
And we know Kuzma's always been a terrific scorer, but Greg, he's developed as a passer over time.
And Kevin, early in his career, Kuzma wasn't called on to be a leader, but he's grown into that role, and he puts effort into orchestrating for his teammates.
And no good, trying to use the glass. Hornets trail by 8. Here's McGrady, and he goes right over Kyle Kuzma and slams it down.
Doing it with style. McGrady punishing the D for giving him that kind of airspace.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now, here's Ball. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against the Knicks in New York.
He's more than chipped in on the glass as well. Just a tremendous effort last time out.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pritchard passes to Jordan, and they double up Jordan. McGrady outside. Good, and the assist goes to Jordan. McGrady's got 6.
Like the size McGrady has inside. Fantastic at kind of angling his body there for the interior shot.
The Nets shooting their second and third shots at the line right here.
Yeah, looking over their percentage on the season, I think they will be thrilled with the number in terms of their free throw percentage, 79.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws. 5 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Here's McGrady. And that one released in time, but no good. And so it's Brooklyn in control with the 9-point lead to end the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And we've got more M2K Sports coming your way after this break. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Nets.
They've made a point to take what's given to them in the mid-range. The jumpers are falling for them so far.
And I also have to bring up their passing game. They've been moving the ball with great precision so far and creating great looks for their teammates.
So on the floor for Charlotte to start this second quarter, they've got Brook Lopez. Andrew Wiggins is out there with Miles Bridges. Then it's Jordan, and it's Levine at the 2. Ball against Levine. From about 19 feet. Ball from long range. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And imagine how good they'll look if he can start to chip in a bit more offensively.
Oh, that's a major league throwdown.
Keeps a tight grip on that rim, too, after the finish. And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for the Brooklyn Nets, getting their first look of the season at this Hornets team.
And they won the season series against this club last year, but, then again, so did a lot of other teams.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Inside, here's Bridges. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Jordan's got his 3rd assist on the night. And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. This will give him a chance to discuss some potential alterations. And Brooklyn making a change here. Richmond's checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Kevin, Brook Lopez started off, of course, as a post scorer, but he's completely reshaped his game over time, becoming a three-point threat and a defensive stopper. He said, I tried to focus more on being a pillar at the defensive end, someone my teammates can rely on. I'm always talking in the paint, letting them know I'm there to back them up. Kevin?
He's got great communication skills, David. Thanks for the report.
And not a long trip to the rim for Ilgauskas, using that reach to just hammer it down.
Here's Jordan. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And this NBA Cup break, it's patterned after the WNBA Commissioner's Cup, which we all enjoy, and that started back in 2021.
Well, the W had loads of success with the Cup format. The basketball world took notice, and I think that is a major reason why the NBA started their version in 2023.
Warnings checked in for the Nets.
Oh, agile play from Cassell down low, finding a high percentage look there.
Tracy McGrady's checked in for Jordan. For Brooklyn, they have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. That's good from Cassell. Hornets trail by 4. Here he goes. A shot by McGrady, no good.
They timed up the layup perfectly. The D saw it develop and got there to bother the shot.
Never short on confidence. Ball takes a long look without hesitation.
And so here's Charlotte following LaMelo Ball's 3. Here in the second quarter, we've played a little over 2.5 minutes now.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. Here's Cassell. His scoring has been there on a regular basis. He's averaging more than 14 points a game. Quarter number 2, around 3 minutes gone by. Here's Richmond. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Richmond's got his first bucket in this one.
Oh, great at finding open teammates. You want Cassell feeding the shooters.
Outside, Levine. And a miss there on the triple. Brooklyn leading by 7. Unloads. Rebound collected by Levine.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Pritchard passes to Bridges. Here's McGrady, guarded by Kuzma. Levine wide open. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Levine's got 7 points here in this quarter.
Off the pass, Levine is more or less just automatic. He just lets it fly.
Pass to Mourning. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. The Nets shooting their 5th and 6 free throws of the game. And that one misses.
And you gotta love the fire that Mourning plays with. His passion for the game is so special.
Larry Bird's checked in for Cassell. And a switch here also for Charlotte. Rodman's checked in. Now here's Levine. His last outing, 16 points for him. And that one's good. McGrady.
Zach Levine.
Brooklyn's gotten into trouble with the 3-ball in the second quarter, only hitting 1 of 5 attempts. Kuzma outside. And the 3-ball is good. Kuzma's got 5 now.
Improving once again that he has the touch from beyond. Kuzma effective at cashing in there.
Cassell is checked in for Brooklyn. Here's an opportunity for us now to focus on some small forwards who play anything but small. The leading shot blockers at the 3 spot. You look at Bird, 5th in the league in patrolling the paint.
And that's a group of perhaps the most well-rounded defenders in our league. Solid on the perimeter with the ability to block shots on the interior.
What it really says about them is that they're able to guard multiple positions. That is a huge asset for any team.
Now here's Rodman. Left side, Levine. Won't. And it's Mourning with the rebound.
And he thought he had a clear path to the hoop, but the defense didn't give up on that play and cut him off.
From 13, here's Kuzma. They get it again. Mourning kicks to Richmond. Bird looking it over. Nice hit again. And Mourning with the real nice bucket inside. Now it's a 7-point Brooklyn lead.
And that's a great play on the backboard for him. I mean, it's what we expect. All his second chance points do not come by accident.
Now here is McGrady. 10 points for him.
If they want to come back, he needs to be better.
Kuzma passes to Bird. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bird's got the lead up to 9 now for Brooklyn.
Oh, nice read from Kuzma. Really good at finding the open teammate.
Here's Bird. Again, the Nets for 2.
And he's made his mark on offense especially. They got to be thankful he's on their squad.
Bird against McGrady. Outside, Levine. They need this. McGrady kicks to Levine. Fires for 3. Cassell grabs the miss.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
Richmond the pass to Cassell. Here's Kuzma. The shot's good. Cassell making the play. Cassell's got 3 assists in the game. Hornets trail by 13. Here's McGrady. Lays it up off the glass. McGrady's got 12.
And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Pass to Kuzma. Mourning inside. Wallace on him. Dennis Rodman pulls it in. Here's McGrady. Oh my goodness, the slam! And he double clutches and throws it down.
Oh, forget about going for the long-range bomb to cut into that lead. Just take it to the hoop, my friend.
And how? Brilliant throwdown. 3-pointer, Bird. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got 7 rebounds in the game. McGrady passes to Pritchard. Offline with his 3.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
And the layup's good off the glass. He's got 14.
Oh, man, he's feeling it this quarter. They should be looking to get him going every trip down the floor.
And there's the foul. It's on Peyton Pritchard. That'll be his second foul of the game.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
So for the Nets, Weber comes in for Kyle Kuzma. And Ball subbed in for Cassell. 34 seconds left in the second quarter. And the shot goes in.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Levine against Richmond. Pass to Levine. Floats one. Rebounded by the Nets. Mourning's got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Bird with it. Here's Ball. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ball's got 5 points now this quarter.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
Oh, big time shot!
Wow, what a way to finish up the quarter.
Yeah, that's 1-100 type shot. But, hey, that is why you just throw it up there.
And so it's Larry Bird making things happen for the Brooklyn Nets. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We'll return shortly.
Welcome, everybody. It may be early on in the season, but not too early to take a full assessment of the Eastern Conference standings.
When I look at Brooklyn, they've started this season on the right foot, something we kind of expected, given their offseason. We'll see if this is a pace they can maintain as the year rolls on.
Now, looking at where we stand after 2 quarters, it has been a difficult game for the Hornets.
Guys, they're laying bricks out there. Shaq, I could read your mind as you were watching that.
I can't say that I was thinking out loud, not on this show.
Pointing out that they're shooting under 30% from 3. That's frosty. And that is it for halftime, folks. It is back to Kevin Harlan and the crew for the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. We're seeing a tremendous game from Tracy McGrady.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
And you love that mindset he has going at the rim. He hasn't settled for anything, and he's been the aggressor all game long.
We've got Richmond. Weber is out there with Bird. Then there's Mourning, and it's Ball in at the point. And that's the group for Jordi Fernandez as we begin the second half. Hornets trail by 12. Oh, and the jam by Jordan.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Ball no good.
Off to a bit of a slow start in the second half. 0 for 3 so far.
One thing about LaMelo Ball, he can really take over at times, Greg, when he's healthy and playing well.
And a lot of that is just his feel for the game. He processes quickly and then has the talent to execute. It's pretty hard to stop him when he's in the flow.
And here are the Hornets now, trailing by 10. And a minute played as the second half gets going. Pass to Bird. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Finally, they get one to drop. That's one of their first 4 here in the third.
And we see dunkers get technicals for hanging on the rim, slapping the backboard, or Richard even staring someone down. Should refs let that slide? Oh, look out! Look out!
Wow, okay, I see you.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Brooklyn Nets.
Timeout.
The biggest lead of the game, 15 points. And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. Wants to talk some things over. Might be seeing some things to adjust. And a brief moment now to see who's atop the NBA scoring-wise. You look at Jordan, leading the league in points per game. Such a great player.
And all you have to do is point to his name at the top of that list. Does that tell the story well enough or what? What a season.
90 seconds now into the second half. Ball from long range. They get it back. Mourning. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
And the big fella Mourning using that massive size to draw contact inside.
This is his second trip to the line in this one.
Numbers this year at the line below 70, so when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Charlotte. Hornets trail by 10. Here's Pritchard. Pass to McGrady. Outside for Jordan. Launches a three. Brooklyn with the rebound. Weber's got 6 rebounds in the game.
A slight rebound advantage for them. One more column in their favor, and it's all adding up.
Now that's how to finish the break. Throw down with force.
You gotta love seeing McGrady when he's hot. An amazing score from any spot on the floor.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Hey, Kevin, the Brooklyn Nets wasted no time hiring their next coach, Jordi Fernandez, shortly after the conclusion of last season. Despite his youth, Fernandez has been on the rise after stops as an assistant with the Kings, Nuggets, and Cavs, as well as coaching the Canadian national team. Kevin?
You know, DA, we've been talking about Jordi Fernandez for a long time. Now his big break, and I'm very happy. I know we all are for Coach Fernandez. Hey, David, thank you. Weber gets the bucket.
And while the arc isn't a focus of Weber's game, he is more than able to knock those down when given a chance.
And the foul called on Michael Jordan. That's his 4th foul of the contest.
Now at 4 fouls in the game, he'll start to have to be a little bit more careful with his defense the rest of the way.
To the inside. And Mourning throws it down.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
And the dunk by Jordan.
And way to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket guy still shaking. Now here's Ball. He's guarded closely. Pass to Mourning. Fade away. Rebounded by Rodman. Rodman's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pritchard passes to Jordan. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. LaMelo Ball picks one up.
Yeah, easy call.
The Hornets have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. Like we know, players are not shy about criticizing officiating. Anything you'd try to change or improve with the way the game is called?
Well, I like when the players and the refs get together in the offseason to go over video examples. And I think one thing that's important is you've got to have relationships between the players and the officials. And then I think the fans can also then kind of get on the same page. There are going to be missed calls out there. That will never change.
Outside to Weber. 4 on the clock. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got his 6th assist on the night. And so it's Charles Lee calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guys.
And with the pause here, how about the stats for Zach LaVine? He's right around 13 points a night, 2 assists, and 2 rebounds. Fantastic totals for him across the board. I wouldn't be surprised if he keeps rolling.
I think if you talk to anyone on this team, they believe in his abilities about 1,000%.
And you talk about the impressive resume of Zach LaVine. Multiple All-Star appearances, multiple dunk contest victories. This is a very talented wing player. Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
And the Nets making a change here. Cassell's checked in. Pass the ball. The shot's good. Ball's got 14.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jump.
And it's Jordan with the jam.
Well, I guess we could give him credit for not getting discouraged. They're still playing hard. He's doing his job out there.
Outside Ball.
And let's check out some stats. Here are the numbers for Ball. And he's in the top 20 in assists per game. His talent for creating easy buckets for his teammates, such an asset.
And it's his lightning quick hands that have put him in the top 3 in steals. Also his tremendous anticipation. He's constantly all over the basketball. He hits the second from the line.
And done a much better job from the line this half. They've gotten that percentage up over 80 for the game.
Jordan kicks to Levine. Good, and it's Jordan picking up the assist. Levine's got 5 points in the quarter.
Zach LaVine just lets the game come so naturally. His ability to catch and shoot is one of the quickest in the league.
Bird's shot is good. Bird's got 22 points.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone until someone stops him. Just let him roll.
Oh, Kevin, not a Petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the ounce, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunnies. Pass to Cassell. Over Levine. Again, the Nets for 2. Hornets trail by 10. Levine looking around. Bridges outside. From outside, off the mark.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Such a mobile big man. Love seeing Weber there in attack mode in transition.
And a quick look at some of the numbers for him.
And in the last 5 games, he's made a bunch of hustle plays on the glass more than anywhere else. His rebounding totals in these games shows a dramatic increase from his numbers during the rest of the season.
Here's what Brooklyn's going with right now. Ilgauskas comes in for Mourning, and Kyle Kuzma's subbed in for Weber. Lopez, he's checked in for Charlotte. Ball, the pass to Bird. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. He's got 24. And so Levine will bring it up now for Charlotte. It's a 13-point game. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That game is the first and last of their homestand. And the Hornets making a change here. Williams is checked in. Nets shooting 56% in this game, really stringing quality possessions together offensively. Cassell gets the bucket.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high-percentage looks from inside.
McGrady kicks to Bridges. Charlotte again missing. Nets leading by 15. Fires from 14. Bridges with the board. For Charlotte, they've gone 8 of 13 on shot attempts to begin the second half. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And watching McGrady, you see the length and athleticism. He's a matchup nightmare for most teams.
Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Ball with a wide open look. A 3-pointer, no good.
And he has been ice cold from beyond the arc here since halftime, and he continues yet to fire away. He has got to tone it down if he wants to help his team.
It's deflected.
Yeah, and Ilgauskas stretching out there to block shots. Superb at using that huge wingspan to come up with rejections.
You gotta love his hustle, leading the defense in no time to react.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow. Nice ball movement there. Delivered the pass right on time.
Levine against Ball. Pass to Ilgauskas. It's not going to go for him. Well, through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Nets lead by 14. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
That wasn't a better pass in the game, almost like he had a sixth sense.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Setting the floor for the Hornets. Zach LaVine is out there with Jordan. Then it's Brook Lopez. Then there's Miles Bridges. And it's Wiggins in at the small forward.
The chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Here's Jordan. And Mourning sends it back. Here's Richmond. That's in. Coming off an assist from Jones. And the Nets lead by 18. And now we'll get perspective here on how the hustle game has been going for the Nets.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Richmond for three. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Jordan passes to Levine. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Brooklyn leading by 16. With the teardrop, bucket is good.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
For Charlotte, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. Here's Jordan. Off the mark with the floater.
And he's usually able to score on that type of defense rather easily. Surprising to see him come away empty.
Jones, the pass to Mourning. Over Jordan. Lopez with the block.
And we have seen Lopez really improve his shot blocking. Adept at using that length to alter shots.
And we got a timeout here called by Jordi Fernandez. And that timeout by Coach was carefully measured, wanting to make sure that everybody is on the same page here. Pritchard, he's checked in for the Hornets. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Kuzma. To the right side. Here's Cassell. Good on the triple.
In perimeter scoring, I have to imagine it was a topic of discussion at halftime.
And you see this so much more nowadays in the NBA. Teams putting a larger emphasis on jacking up threes. His shot has been on point from the opening tip. He's pretty much kept them in the game.
Pass to Jones. Here's Cassell. Shoots the three. Hornets with the rebound. Levine kicks to Jordan. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And here's the upcoming schedule for Charlotte. On Thursday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. And then on Saturday, they will start out on the road to play the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And no secret that this team can be very tough in their own building. And that's good news as they are loaded up with home games over the next stretch. This is the chance to create some separation.
Looking at who's out there now for the Nets. Weber, he's checked in for Kyle Kuzma. Bird comes in for Jones. And Ball subbed in for Cassell.
Yeah, the explosive doesn't even begin to describe it. Jordan simply flying.
Ball kicks to Richmond. Back to Ball. And Ball slams it in.
Puts the D in a tough spot when you have a point guard who can throw it down.
He really does, G.A. He really does put pressure on him.
Yeah, hard to strategize for a guy who can make a pass or a play like this right in your face.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
On the wing, LaVine. There's the three. Rebound, Brooklyn. Weber's got his 7th rebound here tonight. Three-pointer, Bird. The kick out to Ball. Warning inside. Three-pointer, Bird. Offensive rebound. Here's Richmond. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Brook Lopez.
Just a physical bull is Richmond. Also, he has the explosiveness to go with the physicality. That's a good recipe for drawing fouls.
Cassell is checked in for Ball. And a switcher also for Charlotte. Tracy McGrady's checked in for Pritchard. LaVine, and the jam by LaVine.
One of the best dunkers of this era. LaVine loves to put on a show.
Knocked away. Stolen by LaVine. Jumps up. And LaVine with the slam.
Zach LaVine, he's already won multiple dunk contests. Maybe another?
Nets leading by 18. Here's Cassell, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That is his first foul of the game. The Nets making a switch here. Ball's checked in.
Number 1.
Shot from the inbound. He takes it up and lays it in. And the Nets lead by 20.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass? Yeah, just forcing the issue offensively. The great thing about Jordan, he does it while staying under control.
And Jordi Fernandez has called a timeout. He knows every possession is critical now. And now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game, Larry Bird.
And I love that it's been a hard-charging performance. Jump shots have been kind of an afterthought. His main goal has been to attack the rim and put the D in some tough spots and also finishing strong.
They lost 2 straight coming into this one, and he knew he needed to put his foot down. He showed leadership tonight, getting them back on the winning track.
Even though it wasn't a clear path, he knows that that's a shot he should make more oftentimes than not.
Jordan inside. He's covered by Richmond. LaVine for 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
And since being drafted in 2014, LaVine has put in the work to get his three-point shot where he likes it, really upgrading that deep game.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And so Richmond nails both of them. Hornets trail by 17. McGrady kicks to Jordan. Good. And it's McGrady who picks up the assist. McGrady's got 6 assists now in the game.
It's just one of those nights where Jordan can do no wrong offensively. And let's talk about the endurance to go along with it. Wow.
Richmond with the bucket.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
McGrady against Bird. Bridges for 3. And it's the Hornets another 3.
Just so precise off the pass. I like how Bridges prepares himself to shoot as the ball is coming his way.
LaVine against Cassell, and Zach LaVine gets the whistle that time. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And some changes here for the Hornets. Ben Wallace, he's checked in for Lopez. Rodman comes in for Miles Bridges. And it's Pritchard in for Zach LaVine. Pass to Weber. Now here is Mourning. Wallace covering. 5 on the clock. Here's Cassell. Nice defense from Wallace.
And so only one team answered the bell tonight, guys. Not a monster blowout by any means, but still a double-digit victory for the Nets.
Their hard work on the glass paid off.
I tell you what, they're both excellent rebounding teams, and it was a tough battle underneath all game. And I think ultimately that earned the W.
And an important milestone for them tonight as they pick up win number 10.
They can chalk this one up, but these two teams will see plenty more of one another before the season's over.
Weber looking around. Cassell kicks to Bird. Mourning with the screen. Puts up a deep three. Nets with a new shot clock.
Yet another possession they've managed to hold on to. They are really in control on offense.
And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. And the first one at the line is good. And both free throws good for Jordan. Here is Bibby. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
And guys, at this point, he's probably better served to take a seat anyway. They've got no chance in this one.
Jason Williams.
And both free throws good for Bibby.
Cool, calm, and collected. Say that 3 times fast. He makes them all and puts this game away.
And stolen by Mourning. In transition, here come the Nets. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Zach LaVine. And he makes the first. And he makes both free throws. 24 seconds left to play here in the fourth. Pass to Williams. Back to LaVine. Wiggins kicks to LaVine. And so it's Brooklyn easily grabbing this one. Huge moment in this group round of the NBA Cup. The record is now 1 up and 1 down.
And Kevin, I thought their energy and effort was outstanding. I mean, backs against the wall, and they delivered.
And that'll do it, folks. And so for Richard Jefferson, Greg Anthony, and our reporter David Aldridge, I'm Kevin Harlan. Thank you for tuning in to watch the NBA on 2K Sports. And now, our player of the game, Larry Bird.
I just might be the hope. Toby Maguire got